This week at Art of Math Ed, we're launching our Adding and Subtracting with Color Holiday Edition coloring book, which is a color by number book aimed at students in preschool to grade 1. And I'm going to show you a little quick video on how you can use colored counters to help those students that may be at the preschool level who might have difficulty doing the math questions without assistance. This particular resource focuses on adding and subtracting digits between 0 and 20. So students can have access to 20 counters. In this example that I'm showing you, I've got 10 yellow and 10 green, but they could be 10 of one thing, 10 of something else. And the groups of 10 are important just to help students start counting with that base 10 and seeing the connections between numbers. The year starts off with some simple questions, some questions like 2 plus 5, for example. So students can just pull out 2, talk about addition being adding to the pile. They can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just count how many they have in total. Students who are learning to skip count, you can start having them count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, and then there's one left, is obviously 7. So that's one strategy that you can use with these for the simple math. Hopefully as students get into the grade 1 level, they can do those in their head. As we get into the more complicated questions through the year, so I'll just kind of flip open to the book here. So students might have a question like 11 plus 9. When I'm doing this with my daughter, I like to kind of point out that this is a group of 10, so we don't need to count all of those. So there's 10, so that would be 11, and there's the 11, and now I'm going to add 9 more. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and one more makes 9. So I'm going to add those all into my groups. And again, some students might individually count these or count these by skip counting by 2 or by 5, or some students will start to recognize that I have one group of 10 and another group of 10, and if I'm counting by 10s, that's 10, 20 is my answer. Working again with subtraction, you can encourage them to look at the subtraction sign. Start with the number at the front. So let's say I have 12, and I'm taking away 5, 2, 4, 5, and then count what's remaining.
10 and 10.
Okay, so 10 green and 10 yellow. What question are you going to do? That one. So what does the question say?
9.
So how do you do 9 with the beads? Good, okay. And what do you have to do with the 9?
Add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And how many did you need to add though?
No, this one is for this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But how many did you say you needed to add?
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so how many in total do you have? How many green ones?
10.
10, because you used all the green ones. And how many of these do you have? Count them. How many of these do you have?
7.
7. So 10 and 7 makes what?
This one.
That one. And what's that number called? 10 and 7 is 17.
17.
Good.
This is green.